Hello and welcome from sunny England. It has also been hailing today and pouring down with rain, and I've been out walking the dogs in all three sets of weather now, and we have lots of lovely mud, but it is feeling like spring. We have had some blossom on the trees. All in all, it feels quite nice. The doggies are happy, not getting off the lead this time though. They had a good walk this morning. So I guess it's spring, it's this time of new beginnings, and it's actually going to be a new beginning for me very soon, because I have finished my read-throughs of Wanderer Book 5, so the last book in the series, and I am now very close to finishing making my final updates from those notes. I've got about 20 pages left to go out of the 526, so pretty much done. After that, I run it through a final spell check and my checker, which just makes sure there's no strange issues like too many spaces, which are hard to spot by eye. And then it's going to go to my editor. There's a bit of a change of plan there. So I was going to get her to read through every book in the series and do the full edit on the polished versions. But I have dumped an awful lot of work on her in one go. So the new plan is she's going to read the first 4 books, just a quick read through, mostly for pleasure and to get up to speed on them. And then she's going to have the chance to actually go through book 5 a lot sooner. And then she's going to go back and do the proper editing of the polished books 1 to 4. Timeline's still a bit difficult to tell. I think once the edit's done and comes back to me, we'll be able to put them in place, but we're certainly moving on well. And book 5, wow. When I was writing it, there's a lot of times I worried it was too slow, it was going to be boring in the middle. It's 240,000 words, it's 3 reasonable length novels. So inevitably, spending that much time writing it, it felt difficult and slow at times. It isn't, or I certainly don't think it is. In fact, it's really good, and the last 80 or 100 pages of action, so probably the last quarter of the book maybe even, was just relentless, non-stop, so much fun to read, even though I knew where it was going to end up. So I really can't wait to get my editor's feedback on it. If she turns around and says it's rubbish or it's not so good, I don't know what we do then. Same as if the beta readers come up with that, but I don't think they will. I'm sure there'll be lots of useful bits that can be tweaked and improved. Certainly there'll be typos and the like that I haven't seen, and things that can be worded slightly better. But I'm really excited about this book now. I'm really excited to get it out there. And then the next thing, which hopefully I'll be starting on tomorrow morning, certainly by Tuesday, will be Dark Soul Book 3 properly. So working out the detailed plan, which is quite new for me. I've actually worked out a plan now for book 3, book 4 and book 5, which I think will be all the series will be. The last book is quite a loose outline, but book 3 and book 4 are fairly detailed, so this is quite a change, but it's nice because I can start weaving things in from book 3 which may not actually pay off until book 4 or book 5, and just, you know, getting to do something new again, because focusing on Wanderer Book 5 was absolutely the right thing to do, but I'm really itching now to get on and get writing. So much so that I've even changed my morning routine. I'm actually going to bed a little bit earlier, even though I'm a night owl and normally try and write and do things at night. And that's meaning I'm staying awake on the train for 20, 30, 40 minutes in the morning instead of sleeping for the whole hour. And I'm quite fresh at that time, so I'm going to be able to do a lot better writing. I've done some really good editing at that time. So that's the 2 really big things. Whoa. That was a partridge very, very close. Or a pheasant, sorry, a pheasant. And as you can see, Lola, who is half Jack Russell and half Beagle, very interested. But luckily she didn't see it before it went. Okay, so that's knocked about a day or 2 off my life. My heart will settle down in a moment. It's not so bad now, because at least it's light. It's when they do it at night that it really scares me. It makes me jump, and sometimes gives me good ideas for stories. Okay, so I'm waffling on a bit now. That's kind of thrown me. So, yeah, that's the two books, Wanderer 5, Dark Souls 3 are the main things that's going on. If you haven't seen already, I'm in an anthology called The Very True Legends, I think. Basically, the core part of it is Old Man Wickleberry, Wikleberry. I've got a short story in there, which I think is really good. I've read through it, all the other stories, and they're really good fun. And it's free everywhere except Amazon. Amazon, I think, is still at 99 cents. We just can't seem to persuade Amazon. They want to drop the price to free. So go check it out if you're interested. It's a really good read. You can tell I'm slightly out of breath now from being made to jump. So more birds flying off everywhere. The dogs are very interested. Anyway, so that's enough waffling from me. I'm going to have a lot more to update you on next month. Hopefully the editing stage will be nearly done, and we should be getting very close to a planned release date for Wanderer Book 5. It's hugely exciting. So thank you for listening, and I will be back in a month's time. Bye.